Most creators stay stuck because they've been told a lie that they need to find a niche. And that idea could be holding you back. Your niche isn't hiding anywhere. Trust me, it'll show up as soon as you start following a system. The minute I use this exact process, I made 25K from one single upload. So let me show you how to get the exact same clarity. You probably think that right now a niche is this small box that you have to be squeezed into. But the best insight in this whole video is that it's the complete opposite. A niche isn't a box, it's just your direction. And once you actually see it that way, every single post will start to make sense. You're gonna follow along so that you can get this right and get the same level of clarity. I've got the niche worksheet linked down below. It walks you through the same steps that I'm showing you in this video so that you can find your niche quickly and lock in. All right, let's walk through this in a way that you actually get full clarity. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly who you help, what you should actually talk about in your videos, and what content you should be making next. No more confusion, just a clear niche that finally feels right. Energy first. This is the thing that decides your niche before the market does. Most creators actually try and force a niche that they don't even like. And that's why you hear of this term burnout. The truth is, you should be talking about things that actually bring you energy, not take it away. The stuff you naturally want to talk about without even trying. The things you get excited about, the things you watch YouTube videos on over and over again. Think about the last time you explained something to one of your boys and you got lit up. Maybe you didn't notice it, but that spark, that thing that gave you life, is the first sign of your niche. When you create from that internal energy, your content starts feeling like an effort and it just starts feeling like momentum. And if it drains you, your audience will feel it. So you need to ask yourself, what gives you energy? What genuinely lights you up? And the worksheet's only going to help you with this. It's going to give you a list with some prompts and you can list out exactly what's going to help you. Every topic that you actually have an interest in. There's a few reflection prompts in there as well that's going to help you out. Things like, what do you just research for fun? This doesn't have to be deep research. This can be just YouTube videos about topics you actually enjoy. What do people ask for your advice on? What could you talk about forever? And what feels exciting, not forced? Once you know what gives you energy, you need to understand what people actually want from you. This is where we move on to audience wants. What are people already begging you for? The biggest mistake that I see creators make is guessing what their audience needs instead of listening to what they want. People come up to you in real life or on the internet and they ask you questions about things that they know you'll have the answer to. And your future niche is hidden inside these questions. You'd be surprised how many people miss the clues that are right in front of them. So go look at your comments, look at your DMs, the questions that people actually ask on YouTube. These places will show you what people are confused about, what they want help with, and where they feel stuck. And when you start paying attention to that, you'll be able to stop guessing and you'll be able to start creating things that people actually want to watch. So in the worksheet, we've got this audience demand scan. This is basically where you can go through all social media. You can look through your own personal DMs, you can look through your own personal comments, and you can actually look at other people's. So let's say you love fitness, you can go into your favorite fitness influencers and start looking at their comments to see what questions people actually want to know about and if you're able to answer them. What I'd look for here is repeat questions, common frustrations, knowledge gaps, unsolved problems, and topics where explanations are a little bit clearer. Now you see the demand, what people want. You need to find the thing that makes people choose you as the go-to point for that. Your unique angle. And this is the difference that actually separates you from the rest of the pack. Your niche isn't just the topic that you talk about, it's the way that you talk about it. The angle that you bring is what makes people stick around. They want your perspective. And a lot of people think that they need some crazy unique idea to stand out. You don't. People just want to hear about your experience with this, your past mistakes, the way that you explain things, your personality, your wins, or even your losses. Different people will relate with different people. And the mix of all your experiences is unique to you. And this is how you stand out. The moment that you start to see that, your content goes from, this is just another video, to, oh, this feels different. This guy knows what he's talking about. I can see where he's coming from. So step 3 in the worksheet is your unique advantage. And here, what you're going to do is you're going to define your angle in the market. For every potential niche, explore what makes you different. So step 1, I'd research existing creators. Note their strengths and what they're missing. And then step 2, identify your advantage. What experiences shapes your perspective? What do you believe that most people don't? What crossover of skills gives you a fresh angle? And what's missing from the current conversations that you can add? Now you've got something that brings you energy. You know that the people want it. And you know your unique angle for it. You still need one thing to make your niche real: proof of response. This is what the audience tells you without saying a word. Your niche becomes clear, but only after you post, not before. Proof comes from what people actually watch, what they share, what they want more of, what they save, what they comment on. And if you're sat there waiting for the perfect idea and the perfect niche just to fall on your lap, you'll stay stuck forever. The truth is, you've got to test so many different things. One simple test video can tell you more than 3 months worth of planning. Some videos will do okay, some will do shit, some will do great. Inside the great ones, that's where you're finding that balance of what your niche is. You'll notice what feels fun to actually create. You'll notice the topics that make your community grow faster. And all of that is just proof of concept. This is showing you exactly what to double down on. And the market doesn't lie, it just shows you your niche, but only if you post. So step 4 in the worksheet is just proof of response. Test your positioning with real content. Choose your strongest niche idea and plan 3 to 5 videos. If something did well, let's see what did well and let's see if you can capitalize on that moment. And here's what to measure. What videos gave you energy? Which videos received strong retention or comments? What did people actually want to watch? And which attracted engaged subscribers or even turned people into subscribers? Which ideas felt natural and felt like you was made to give this person this video? These patterns will show you the niche that you can grow with long term. After you've done all this, your niche becomes obvious. Let's put it all together. When your energy, your audience needs, your angle, and your real proof all line up, your niche is staring you right in the face. And this is where you'll feel something shift. You realize that your niche isn't something that you just choose out of fear. It's something that forms from the signals, your signals and your audience's signals. It's the way that you naturally explain things. Suddenly, you know who to help. You know what to talk about. You know what video to make next. It all feels clear and it feels natural. And it feels like you should have been doing this for the longest time, but you know you're going to be able to stick to it now anyway, because it gives you energy. You might even be able to feel your niche forming in your mind right now, and that's just this system working. So let's recap everything quickly. You started confused, thinking a niche just put you in a box. And now you know that your niche comes from these 4 things. What gives you energy, what people already want, the unique angle that only you can bring, and the posts that the audience prove they like. Get those 4 things aligned, and your niche isn't something that you've found. It's something that's obvious. If you want to get deeper into this and get the playbooks that I can't fit into all my YouTube videos, make sure that you join my ramp newsletter. I send you breakdowns, strategy notes, and real examples that help you grow faster and make more money through YouTube. And if you want to keep going with this momentum, watch this video on why you should start doing this right now or regret it in 10 years. It shows you why starting now is way more important than waiting for the perfect moment. It's the next step once you've got a clear niche, and it'll push you into action. I'll see you there.